everyone, and welcome back to BYS Academy. I'm Arya and I'm joined by my lovely model Kiara. And because it's Valentine's Day today, we are going to do a Valentine's date look for you guys. It's not going to be too strong or too subtle, and it's a perfect date look for your special someone or even just your friends. Let's get started. First off, I'm going to start off with Kiara's eye makeup. This is because I want to avoid fallout as much as possible, and we don't have to keep cleaning up her foundation or anything like that as we're applying the eyeshadow. So the product that I'm going to be using for today is the Peach 2 eyeshadow palette. So the first shade that I'm going to use is this matte highlighting shade, and I'm going to apply that all over Kiara's brow bone. Now for this look, I've already primed Kiara's eyes. I would suggest using an eyeshadow primer, but if you don't have it on hand, you can use anything from a foundation to a concealer. Just any base product that will help the eyeshadow stick a little bit better. Now for the next shade, I'm going to take this matte, almost dusty rose color, and I'm going to use this as the transition shade for her eyes. Now I'm just applying it here at the crease area. And it would help if you use a fluffier brush because it helps to blend the eyeshadow better. Using a flat eyeshadow brush tends to pack on pigment rather than diffuse. Now for the next product I'm going to use, still from the same palette, I'm going to use this warm burnt orange color. Now because BYS's eyeshadow palettes are so pigmented, a little goes a long way. And I'm applying it on the outer V to deepen the shade that I already placed. And here I'm just using a bullet brush to really get into the corners of her eye, just so I can create that detail. Now moving on, I'm going to take this brown shadow. Now this is a warm brown, so it'll complement all the colors we've used so far. And I'm just going to go into the lash line, just on the outer portion. And what this does is it adds depth, so that her lashes look thicker. Now next, for our main eyeshadow color, I will be using this rose gold shimmer shade from the same palette. And this time using a flat shader brush to really pack in that color. Now I'm just applying this all over the lid, making sure to blend upwards. And I'm working it into the inner corner to prepare that for the highlight later on. And lastly, for the eyeshadow, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of the same colors that we used on top to the bottom lid. And again, this is just to balance out our eyeshadow look because we used a lot of colors. So this is the main eyeshadow look. We're going to go do our eyeliner and then put on some mascara, and then we'll get back to you after that. Alright, and now we're back. We put on some eyeliner and some mascara, and I cleaned out all of the fallout that happened while we were putting on her eyeshadow. And now we're moving on to her face makeup. Now, off screen, I put on some primer on Kiara. I used the BYS Hydrating Pearls Primer, which is a really great primer if you have dry skin, and it's very good for moisturizing and getting your skin ready for your makeup. So the next product that we're going to use is the BYS Face Fix Foundation in Medium Beige. Now, this is a great foundation for people with acne-prone skin because its main ingredient is tea tree, but it also has some really great nourishing ingredients as well, such as green tea, aloe vera, and it has salicylic acid, so it helps to heal your skin while you're wearing makeup. So let's put it on. Now for today, I'm just going to apply using a sponge. And I'm starting at the center of the face and I'm working my way out. Now this is a really great lightweight product. And when you're using a sponge, you want to just pat the product in rather than swiping it down. That helps to let the makeup absorb into the skin better. And don't forget to blend down into the neck. You don't have to use too much product. Whatever excess you have on your brush or your sponge or your fingers, just blend it down. Alright, so for our next product, we are going to use the BYS Highlighting Trio in the shade Peach. And I'm going to take the darkest shade and use that to contour Kiara's face. Now, since this is a shimmer bronzer, I'm just applying where her cheekbone is rather than contouring. Since we did go a little bit heavier on the eyes, I want to make the face a little bit lighter, but still add definition. And I'm going in over on her temple area and above the eyebrows, just to add more definition to her face. And now with a different brush, I'm going to take the peach shade and use that to blush Kiara's face. Now because this is a highlighting trio, you don't actually need to use too much highlighter this time around. This will really do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. So to finish off the look, I will be using two lip products. The two lip products that I will be using today are the Hydra Gloss in the shade Glaze and the BYS Glass Glow Lip Gloss in the shade Rose Colored Glasses. So I will be applying the lipstick first. Now you can apply this straight from the bullet, but today I will just be using a lip brush. And now because this is a Valentine's Day look, you really want to accentuate that Cupid's bow. And last, we have the lip gloss. And this one, I'm just going to apply it straight from the tube. And you just want to dab right on the center. So this is our final Valentine's look for your perfect Valentine's Day date. I hope you learned a lot today. I had so much fun. Once again, I'm Arya and this is Kiara, and we hope to see you again in our next BYS Academy video.